Hello, friends of a Pup in the Life. This is the sound, as you know, that we are starting out our journey this morning. Welcome back to a Pup in the Life. Today we're going to talk about something that, as a dog, I think it's quite important, which is input versus output. Um, Taking as an example a meme that we've seen in the in one of the social media that mom is on, which saw a man that was in front of a TV, in front of a screen actually, it was not a TV, and he was just staring at the screen, and the screen was saying, was had written on it, crap, 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 crap. And the next thing you know, the guy's on the other side asking himself, why do I feel like crap at all times? Why do I always feel like crap? Now, there's this concept in um, computer science that's also a concept that's applied to many, many areas in life. That's called garbage in, garbage out. And this garbage in, garbage out means that once you put inside something in a machine or in your body, which is actually considered to be a machine, and it's garbage, you're gonna find garbage out, which is on the other way, on the exit side. And it's the same time when you think um, about us dogs. I'm quite, let's say, demanding as a dog sometimes, especially to eat. There was a time in which I started eating uh, dog food, and I stopped eating that. I don't really like it, and and once I started eating human food, which is with a specific diet that a doctor has made for me, well, after that, basically, all my non uh, eagerness to eat, and in general, all vomits, all you know, things that happen when you don't want to eat something, have just gone away. Now, what does it mean? That probably I was eating garbage, a bit like something that was a bit more garbage before, and afterwards I ate something that was better for my body, and that's how the thing worked. I feel better, and I also started a podcast. Now, this also happens to humans because if you start giving your body a lot of shit to eat, to drink, to, insert in your body instead of something healthy, and you know how it's going to go. This is not, a health podcast or a gym podcast or whatever, but, you know, you don't need me to tell you how the story ends. But the thing is that we usually not consider quite a lot is how, in general, this is going to be working also for psychological reasons and for the mind food that we put inside. Because if you start thinking about it, you're going to realize that you are sometimes and probably giving your mind the wrong food. And that is probably why you're not feeling well. Now, this has a component of physical um, stuff as well, because it also depends on the food you have. But it's everything is a part of that. And so um, the truth of the matter is that if you think about it, you're going to have probably something to be fixed. And the thing you need to be fixed is probably your inputs, most likely. Don't start from the outputs. Now, why does this matter in terms of, being a founder, in terms of the working all together, in terms of, running your own company and be able to work at your best? It counts, because it counts way more than you think. But mostly because if you are going to input garbage, you're going to input um, some things that are not, let's say, positive, but like also like like real in your company, garbage is gonna come out. So everything that happens is product of your own culture, is product of your own way of letting things be the way they are right now. So I'm not suggesting that everything is controllable. That's not what I'm up to. I'm suggesting that it's all a matter of inputs. And also, when you think about how society has led us to think, I recently heard a podcast by Gary Vee, which was pretty interesting. He was answering to a person that was like, okay, like, I did this and I did that, I did all of that. And he was like, yeah. The only difference that we have from the people in general is that we chose to live on the other side of fear. And we chose to take action. And we chose to really be that type of person that takes action, that doesn't dwell, that goes on the other side. And frankly, this is the only difference, because you will find yourself asking yourself, how do I find these inputs? Well, in truth is, there are inputs like that all around that tells you exactly the other thing. So like, don't leave it like that. Don't leave it unintended. Don't leave it undone. But you need to be able to polish yourself from all the other inputs, which is probably the hardest thing, but it can be done, and this is proven by many people in life. But in general, I don't want to make this motivational podcast per se. I'm just saying that there are different inputs you can find everywhere. It just depends on what you want to shop for, what you want to look for. And so the truth of the matter is that there is a huge market for anything, going from pure motivational stuff, very practical stuff, or pure delusional, or even very pessimistic stuff. It just depends on what you're shopping for. And the good or bad news, it really depends on how you want to see it, is that you are the one deciding it. There's nobody else that can decide if this is something that you want or something that somebody else wants. And to be honest, hey, I just think that in the end, it's your choice. And sometimes it's always, usually, it's also your responsibility towards the people that you meet and that you think are the people that can either benefit or be harmed by your own vibe. So if you're feeling like crap, as we always said, just beware of your inputs, because garbage in, garbage out. This also goes for dogs. This also goes for anything else in life. You just try to put water or Coca-Cola into the gas tank of your car. If you don't have an electric car, of course. Just try and do it and see if that works. It might just work for a second, might just work for a while, but it's not going to work in the long run. So this is going to happen. So for today, I just wanted to share this because I thought that meme was pretty impactful, and I don't want you, community of this podcast, to be inputting more garbage. Sometimes some garbage is good, like not to be a purist or something, but it's surely not the way to go, especially if you want to do the many things that we do in life and that we're very happy about. Also, we've gone back to scent detection classes, which are amazing, and I was very good. It was probably my best class, and the most interesting thing is that I had stopped going for a couple of months for the summer, and maybe time has helped me to perform at my best, taking a rest and just be able to let my knowledge just sit in my tiny brain of a dog and and become useful once again, once it was asked. But this will be the topic for another podcast. For the time being, I will send you kisses, hugs, and a bit of barks and lots of nice inputs. Bye!